Inside Burna Boy's Lagos mansion, lifestyle, cars and more 2023. With his emulsion of dancehall, reggae, Afrobeat, and pop, Burna Boy surfaced in the early part of the 2010s as one of Nigeria's swift rising stars. The Larry Q produced 2012 single Like to Party proved to be his route track and paved the way for his full-length debut, Life a Time Latterly. Over the coming 5 times, Burna released 2 further compendiums and banded with a variety of artists, from J. Hus Scales to Fall Out Boy and Lily Allen. His transnational exposure widened with 2018's Outside, which hit number 3 on the Billboard Reggae Map and won the Nigeria Entertainment Award for Album of the Time. 2019's African Mammoth and 2020's Doubly as Tall were both extensively accredited and charted in several countries. After getting the first Nigerian to caption a show at Madison Square Garden, he released his 6th reader, Love, Domini, in 2022. Burna Boy was born Domini Ogulu in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, in 1991. He began making music at just 10 times old when a fellow classmate at Academy gave him a dupe of the product software Fruity Loops. Armed with these means, he began to produce his own beats on an old computer. After he graduated, he moved to London to attend university, but he dropped out after 2 times and moved back to Nigeria. In 2010, the 19-time-old Ogulu traveled to Nigeria's southern seacoast, where a collective familiarity, patron Larry Q, had some planned space. This marked a period when he began to connect to the music of his native country, having spent most of his youth immersed in American acts like DMX. He excavated into the dancehall and reggae music his father heeded to and explored the Afro beat music preferred by his forefather, who had also been Fela Kuti's first director. As a result of his new discoveries, Ogulu created a convergence of stripes that would come his hand sound. So that was all about his early life and career. Now, let's quickly have a look at his health and lifestyle. Fans have called on Wizkid to check on his friend Burna Boy after he posted a worrying communication on his Instagram runner. Some followers of the Grammy Award-winning Nigerian songster, Burna Boy, have expressed concern over the state of his internal health and have prompted his friend and co-worker Wizkid to check on him. Burna Boy, many hours before the post on Instagram, had cried out for emotional help, adding that he is willing to award anyone willing to offer similar help. His request for help from the public is coming many weeks after he and his gal, Stefflon Don, verified their relationship had broken down, but did not expose the reason behind the fallout. She also pitched her roof with Ghanaian dancehall artist Shadow Whale during his social media fight with his nut, Burna Boy. In the earlier post, participated by Burna Boy, he bared that he does not want to have emotional passions presently, and solicited advice from his followers on what he could do to achieve it. Still, many hours after the post, the 30-time-old took to his Instagram story formerly again to partake a videotape of himself swimming in the ocean and diving constantly into the ocean surge. He also said in the post that he went so far and deep into the ocean that his grandmother could have had heart pulsations if she saw some of his conduct. He wrote, "I actually went veritably far into the ocean, but my grandma stalks me, and she will have a heart attack if she sees the rest of the videotape." Replying to the videotape, his fans and other social media druggies have called on Wizkid to check his Burna Boy, while others felt he is passing an emotional breakdown because of the breakup with his longtime gal, Stefflon Don. But after a serious fermentation of studies and his internal health going down, he eventually decided to get his life together. This is work he started doing after a serious internal breakdown. To get his life back on track, in an interview, he told that. Domini Ogulu, also known as Nigerian rapper Burna Boy, wants you to know he is an exemplar. "I eat bare salads and fruits and healthy foods." He says, he pauses, cracks. "I'm lying." He laughs. "I do not eat none of that shit." He's rolling now. Burna might not pay attention to his diet, but his diet, comprising numerous Nigerian and West African dishes, does the healthy work for him. Burna snappily rattles off masses like plantains, fiber, jollof a rice dish with meat and vegetables, and cow bottom protein. When Burna suggests these choices are not as healthy as salads and fruits, well, now he is lying. The verity he eats all that healthy shit. He just does not know it. Burna says that every day is a cheat day every single day. And that's because he is not paying attention to his mess's nutrition. He just eats what he wants to eat. But Burna does not cheat with high-fat fried food or carb-loaded delights. Now let us snappily have a look at Burna Boy's relationship and love affairs. Burna Boy confirms split from Stefflon Don after 3 times of courting. Burna Boy is officially single, taking to his Instagram story to tell the world, and FYI Odogwu, nor get woman. It appears the Afrobeats king has broken up with his rapper gal of 3 times Stefflon Don. The Brace, who started dating early 2019, have had a rocky relationship, with there being several claims of infidelity. It sounded that his now ex Stefflon Don did not take too kindly to his words and responded on Twitter saying, "No matter how important love, fidelity, or how good you treat someone, people are just not solid and scream real, but are the fakest. Fame and plutocrat changes some Paul. When people show you who they are, believe them. As hard as that may be, God sees and knows. People authentically need prayers. Least time. A woman named Joe Pearl took to social media to let people know what has been going on between her and Burna Boy, claiming he slid into her Instagram DMs about 2 times ago. Pearl claimed it took her 2 weeks to respond to Burna, as she was reticent. Still, she was induced by her musketeers and ultimately replied. The Brace allegedly first met in the United Kingdom for Burna Boy's pop-up show. In the videotape, Pearl said, "I feel like what he made me feel like when I met him made me feel like love at first sight. He just gravitated towards me. He was veritably sweet," she said during the videotape. The last time Burna and Steph were seen together was at her 30th birthday before this time, as they socialized together on vacation in Ghana. It looks like his relationship was not doing very well, but all we can do is wish him luck soon now. Let's quickly jump into his assets, net worth, and his mansion in Lagos. As of 2022, Burna Boy has an estimated net worth of $22 million. According to Knowledge, he has erected his million-bone conglomerate via his career. Burna Boy owns a variety of buses, and he loves buses a lot. He has a huge collection of some of the most beautiful and fantastic buses like Mercedes-Maybach, Lamborghini, Land Rover, etc. Burna Boy's Hearthstone is a 2-story structure positioned on a tranquil 8,000 forecourt bottom plot of land in Lagos. It's a 7-bedroom manse with a private cinema, couches, a game room, plenitude of garage space and towering windows, a recording plant, a spa, and an inner, out-of-door swimming pool. He describes the Singing Sensations residence as a non-stop, free, fluid area, with one interior leading right into the Coming Sands doors. Of particular note is the main living room, which leads to a massive window overlooking the swimming pool and tended auditoriums. Overall, the emulsion evokes the serenity of the lagoons, creeks, and the verdure of the Port Harcourt region. As one who constantly finds new ways to tap into the sluice of creative knowledge, honors his craft, and is the epitome of the most noble interpretation of himself. This relaxed, frothy gleam of tone. Love has no way looked so good on anyone as it does on the African mammoth in his lair, where everything is right with the world. So this is all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Do not forget to comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in next one.